session, I have tried to gather all the related information. Why noni? What is noni? What medicinal benefits it can provide? Which brand of the noni is best? Why Atomy brand of noni is good and it is comparatively economical? All these points I have taken care of in this session. So most of you who are interested to know more and more and more information regarding noni and its benefits, I'm sure they would like this session. And gentlemen, noni is one of the superfruit of the earth. Noni is an evergreen tree with large leaves and yellow fruit. It's found in the Pacific Islands, Southeast Asia, Australia, and India too. But noni, which whose botanical name is Morinda citrifolia, is native to Indonesia and Australia. Noni is a lumpy mango-sized fruit that is yellow in color, and its roots, stem, bark, leaves, flowers, fruit, all has been used in medicine, especially in Australia and French Polynesian culture for more than 2000 years, as well as Southern and Southeast Asia too. What is the name of the noni in India? Plant species are known by several names, that is Great Morinda, Indian mulberry, noni, beach mulberry, and cheese fruit. Noni has become a popular health supplement within the first decades of its commercial marketing. More than 106 million liters of Tahitian noni. Please remember this word Tahitian noni. I'll come at the end of the session. So more than 106 million liters of Tahitian noni juice were consumed in more than 80 nations. Noni juice was one of the first whole foods approved under the European Union's 1997 novel food regulations. Even the Chinese government has also approved one source of noni juice as a safe new resource and has approved it as a functional food that can enhance immunity, right? So you all know about functional food, the food which has the effect of like medicines, especially in the body. More recently, the fruit has been used to produce dietary supplements. Noni fruit varies considerably according to region. This is a very, very important point which you need to remember. That noni fruit cultivated all around the world are not the same, especially when we talk about the alkaloid and phytochemicals uh, composition. So noni fruit varies considerably according to region. Concurrently, this disparities exist in both the ingredients and processing methods. There could be various processing methods also that can also hamper the quantity and quality of the noni fruit juice. So many of the disparities exist in both the ingredients and processing methods used to produce various noni commercial noni juice products. See, let us talk about something else just in between. See, our body has a lot of metabolic functions. As you all know that I think there are two elements, that is sodium and potassium. They are very, very important. Potassium and sodium are electrolyte. Let's understand about the role of sodium and potassium. These are the two electrolytes that help your body function normally by maintaining fluid and blood volume. However, consuming too little potassium and too much sodium can raise your blood pressure and leading to stroke, heart disease, and other problems. Now, the words salt and sodium, many of the time we interchange, right? But they are not the same. Salt and sodium are not the synonyms. They do not mean the same thing, but definitely salt contains the sodium. Potassium level affect your body and it helps to your nerves to function and muscles to contract. It helps your heartbeat to stay regular. It also helps remove nutrients into cells. See, diet rich in potassium helps to offset some of the sodium's harmful effects on blood pressure. See, in our diet, we are taking very high level of sodium. And this is why many of the problems which were not existing 10 years or 20 years back are now very common, right? Sodium and potassium balance, the equilibrium is affected when people eat highly processed food, which tend to increase sodium levels and decrease potassium content. If sodium increases your high blood pressure, potassium decreases it. The role of sodium and potassium both are opposite. So at this situation, we have increased taking the processed food diet. This is why sodium intake is increasing in our body. So we need to take the potassium. Very important. According to a study published in the Multidisciplinary Digital Publishing Institute, Indians tend to consume 11 grams of salt per day, which is more than the double the amount recommended by the World Health Organization. This is also one of the concern area. Now, what happens when your body is not having the appropriate quantity of the potassium? There are muscle twitches, muscle cramps, severe muscle weakness leading to paralysis. Even paralysis can happen. Low blood pressure, that is hypotension, abnormal heart rhythms, that is arrhythmias, excessive urination. Frequent urination is there, that is polyuria, and excessive thirst, that is polydipsia. So these are the symptoms you can check out that your body is having low potassium. I think this will be beneficial to you. In addition to this high sodium diet, other causes of low potassium include, right? There is one method, that high sodium diet, but other causes are also there which are responsible for the low potassium in your body. That is alcohol use, excessive, chronic kidney disease, high levels of blood acids called ketones, especially found in diabetic patients, are those who are practicing this fat reduction diet, ketone diet, which is known as a ketone diet, that is also responsible for low potassium in your body. Diarrhea, loose motions, that is also one of the cause. Diuretics, those pills which are given for to lower down the blood pressure. Excessive laxative use in constipation cases. Excessive sweating, folic acid deficiency. These are the other causative factors for low potassium. Now, what organ causes high potassium? Especially the person who is having the acute kidney failure, right? There, the high potassium is seen, that is hyperkalemia, right? Now, the question arises, what is the best balance of sodium and potassium in our diet? So as far as the report, it says that sodium and potassium intake roughly is 1 to 3. That is, potassium intake would ideally be around 3 times than our sodium intake. So if you are taking the diet rich in potassium, the noni, that is Morinda citrifolia, that is a botanical name. Morinda citrifolia contains a number of antioxidants such as beta carotene, ascorbic acid, terpenoids, alkaloids, beta sitosterol, carotene, polyphenols, and many other things. The fruit juice is rich in potassium. Noni fruit juice is rich in potassium. In addition to this, this is also rich in many of the antioxidants, some of the oxidants that you will come to know when we talk about the noni juice of Atomy. You must have heard the name prozeronin. Prozeronin is a one step ahead of geronin. Geronin is one of the very important element in the body, which is a natural regulator of metabolism and biological functions. Geronin keeps the cell healthy and brings abnormal cells back to normalcy. Many of the times it happens. See, during our metabolic functions within the body, there is a continuous bombardment of the free radicals. Free radicals are the result of the your metabolic functions, plus they are also being taken through the air, water, diet, and many other things. So anything which is toxic to your body, to you, that is creating the bad situation to the cells. So cells, when they go abnormal, so geronin keeps the cells healthy and brings them back to the normalcy. Ralph Hanekel, this is one of the scientists from the United States, found that noni contains valuable substance known as prozeronin and morentin, which are essential for human health. Prozeronin is vital in constructing geronin in human body. There is no living creature able to live without prozeronin. So how important prozeronin is, you can better understand. Now, another word you must have heard, that is iridoids. Iridoids are iridoids are found in the plants, and they are the natural guard of the plant against the infections by virus, microorganisms, and they also able to repair the damaged areas of the plant. And what are the functions of these iridoids in humans? Iridoid have the function of neuroprotection, hepatoprotection, anti-inflammatory, anti-tumor, hypoglycemic, and hypolipidemic, as well as cardioprotective. So iridoid are very, very important, and they produce a very good effect within the body, which can keep your vital organs in safe. They can guard, they can protect your vital organs like heart, like your liver, like your kidney, like your brain. So erudites are very important. Another word you heard, that is polyphenols. Polyphenols are present in tea, chocolate, fruit, vegetables, and they have the potential to positively influence human health, and they are the good antioxidant. You must have heard the antioxidant, because when I was talking about the free radicals, so counter the free radicals, you need to take antioxidant. And these antioxidants are very, very important, that you must include in your diet to counter the negative impact of free radicals on your body. So digestion, brain function, and blood sugar levels, as well as protect against the blood clots, heart disease, and certain cancers also it has been found. So polyphenols are the another things which are present in noni, and polyphenols are also anti-aging, because they suppress inflammation and ROS, that is free radical production, and also they improve lipid metabolism. So the people who are having high cholesterol or triglyceride, they can also be benefited by taking the polyphenols in his diet. Polyphenols also burn fat. So those who are interested to lose fat and burn fat, they can include the polyphenols in their diet. And noni is one of the very good source of polyphenols. Noni juice, when we talk about the potential benefits, these are the, it may reduce cellular damage from tobacco smoke. There has been, noni juice may relieve pain in people with arthritis. That is also one of it. Or that is degenerative arthritis. There is one month study. It was found that people with degenerative arthritis, especially in the spine, when they took the noni juice 15 ml twice daily, the noni juice reported, that group actually reported significantly lower pain score with complete relief of neck pain in 60% of the participants. That means while taking noni juice, the group who was taking noni juice, they 60% of the people, they had a complete relief of the neck pain, especially in the cervical spondylitis or something else, especially the degenerative arthritis. So that is also one of the benefit of noni, right? Noni juice may improve immune health because it is very rich in natural antioxidant, that is vitamin C, and vitamin C is a very, very important for your immune system. That is also in vitamin A, that is beta carotene, and that improve your immune health as well. There has been few studies which show positive effects of drinking noni juice during exercise. See, during exercise, especially the people who are going to gym and the people who are fitness freak, rather I would say, it has been seen that while taking noni juice in 3-week study, there was a 21% increase in endurance and stamina. That is a very good thing. So the people who are interested in doing the exercise and who are not having a good stamina and endurance, they can go for the noni juice. Noni juice. So this is one of the report which says that yes, it increases your endurance as well as stamina, especially in the people who are long distance runners or who are in the high intense exercises, who are involved in the high intense exercises. In short, noni contains phytochemicals that own antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, anti-tumor, and anthelmintic, analgesic, and hypotensive. Anti-inflammatory and immune-enhancing effect has been also seen with the noni juice. And it also protects your DNA. So aging process is also slowed down with the noni juice. There is one report. Question arises whether it can reduce uric acid. Of course, it can reduce uric acid because the consumption of noni juice can help in treating this severe disease, especially in making the uric acid. So noni juice is a very effective and it can be taken. It effectively reduces the concentration of uric acid caused by gout, right? So it can reduce. But there are few precautions you have to take. You cannot give noni juice to everyone. Rather, I would suggest that take your doctors and medical consultation while starting with the noni juice. But there are some reports which says that this combination, I mean, noni should not be taken with the blood pressure medicines, because blood pressure medicines many times they increase potassium levels, and noni also increase the potassium levels. So there could be some interaction which is not favorable. So take care. I mean, consult your doctor before starting the noni, especially in the patient who are taking the antihypertensive medicines. Secondly, it should not be taken along with the medicines which are hepatotoxic. I mean, those drugs which are having the negative impact on the uh, liver. So there also you should be very careful and talk to your doctor. Anticoagulants, especially in the cases where doctors provide, prescribe warfarin, that also interact with the noni, because warfarin is used to slow blood clotting. So noni juice might decrease how well warfarin work to slow blood clotting. So in that cases also take medical opinion and consult your doctor. So it should not be given along with the people who are taking warfarin, that is anticoagulants. Noni should not be taken along with the potassium sparing diuretics, especially the water pills. They can increase potassium levels in the body, and noni is also full of potassium. So it should not be taken along with. Secondly, it should not be taken along with the dilantin. So anyone who is taking the phenytoin, especially the seizures cases, there also consult your doctor and medical opinion. But good news, less than 1% all over the world are allergic to noni. That is a very good news. But keep in mind that, as I have told you earlier, common varieties are often mixed with other juices and may be packed with sugar. So all noni, no, it will not work, right? So if you are going to start with the noni juice, please go in detail for the product, what is that, what it contains, and how effective it is, how it is made, right? So that is the one word of caution to all of you. The question arises, that is a very, very important question, and that is fermented noni or non-fermented, right? Fermented noni is a much better, right? Fermentation can also alter the taste of the juice. Many times it happens that to mask the bitter or some taste, not acceptable taste, not palatable, to mask that taste, many of the manufacturers, they mix sugar or some other juices, and there also it is not good. So fermentation is one of the process through which you can alter the taste of the juice, and it is very palatable for those who find the taste non-fermented juice too strong. So no need to add other taste enhancers or sugar. Additionally, fermentation can also increase the bioavailability of the nutrients. This is a very, very important. Bioavailability of the nutrients. Whatever need is fermented, it can increase the absorption of that nutrients within the body, so making them more easily absorbed by the body. So what 40 ml of other noni juice will do, non-fermented, so fermentation only 20 ml, 25 ml will be sufficient. Effect of fermentation of noni is, it was scaled, it was studied, and it was seen that 60-day fermentation of laboratory and factory scale process, the flavonoid content reached its highest value on day 63 of laboratory scale fermentation. So flavonoid content, see, there are three things. Fermentation also masks the taste. Second, it enhances the absorption of the nutrients noni provides. Third, the nutrient quantity itself is enhanced, it is increased through the fermentation process. So these are the three very important points of the fermentation. Another thing which is very, very important, this is some technical thing. There are two volatile contents found in noni juice, that is fresh juice. One of them is hexanoic and octanoic acid, and both of them are not good for the health, right? So through the fermentation process, these two contents are also decreased, and through which fermentation, fermented noni becomes more palatable, more effective, and much better. There has been a study which shows that the content of these two volatile, the quantity of these two volatile content has been reduced through the fermentation process from 34 to 12% and 39 to 33%. So this is how that fermentation process is a very important. How long it should be fermented? 2 months. So noni juice is one of the best thing you should start as a dietary supplement. Points what I have said are also there, and you need to take care of these things, right? Now I come to another point which is also very important, that if noni is good, then which brand of the noni you should take? Yes, I can suggest one of the very good brand which is a very effective, right? And none other than the noni juice. Noni, Atomy Noni is one of the very effective and better processed fermented noni, which provides more effects and more benefits than any Atomy Noni drink. Nutritional information all you can get from the website of the Atomy India, and I'll take up the important points which are there. That is, it is 100% organic NFC noni extract. When we talk about the 100% organic, means there has been no pollutant, no contamination while cultivation of the noni. It's been taken from the Indonesia, which is the native place of the noni. So Indonesian noni contains the highest contents of the flavonoids and other phytochemicals, right? It is enriched in nutrition because Atomy noni fermented juice is processed after 1440, that is 60 days fermentation and aging. So this is one of the best noni juice you can go ahead. And secondly, I would show you one of the very important thing. So it is from Indonesia, manufactured with patented fermentation and aging technology. Means no other company can copy the fermentation process of the Atomy. So what you are going to get with the Atomy noni fruit juice, the same will cannot be obtained from anybody around the world, right? So for upgraded taste and other benefits, what has been done? There has been organic coconut sugar, though it is not very hypoglycemic, hyperglycemic. No coloring, no antiseptic, no synthetic sweetener, and no synthetic fragrance. Okay. Organic fermented noni born through joint research with the government-funded and research institute, Korea Food Research Institute, right? So this is how important it is. Regarding prozeronin, erudites, and other things which I have said, you can see on the website and you can go there, right? Now I'll show you one more thing. This is a very important. Okay. The polyphenol content of Atomy noni juice is 143 times more than the kiwis, 140 times more than the tomatoes, and 121 times more than the mangoes. So this is the highest content of polyphenol, and they are very important for us, right? Erudite content in noni is 19, that is 19 times more than the blueberry. From cranberry, it is almost 9.5 times. Gentlemen, this is one of the best juice available in the world. Second last, which is a very important point. Is it costly? No, it is not costly. How it is not costly, that I will show you. Okay, as I told you that Tahitian noni juice is one of the combination which is accepted, popular around the world. And that Tahitian noni juice, you can Google, that is costing about 5,300 rupees, right? And that is one of the most accepted and popular blend of noni juice, right? It is not brand, it is blend of that. And all the reports which has been done, especially on noni, most of those reports have taken Tahitian noni blend basically, and this is why this blend is very popular around the world. Atomy noni juice is much better than this. If you look at the benefits, what I have discussed, if the processes, techniques, and patented techniques, what we have taken, it is far better. So, gentlemen, this is all about noni benefits, and Atomy noni. I hope you all must have appreciated, liked the content. Thank you very much.